Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So I started recording this and I was just like, wait a second, I need to rework a couple things. So that's what I've done. And we're back at this, going stronger. And hair's up, sort of ish, because it's hot. But some hair is out. So it's what we're working with. It's a vibe. So as you can tell from author, as you can tell from today's title and thumbnail, we are doing a Trans Rights Readathon books and author recommendations video, book and author recs. And this is because this year I just didn't have the bandwidth to participate. It is the week before. It is starting, it is Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. And it starts on the 17th, which is this coming Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, one of my favorite holidays. And I did not have the bandwidth. It's the 17th through the 31st. And I just did not have the bandwidth to participate this year. But I still wanted to highlight some books and authors. And these were from a combination of posts that I saw. The recs that I'm giving in this video were from a combination of posts that I have found through social media. And I figured, why not have another post, YouTube video highlighting these books and these authors as my way of doing a small contribution, even though I don't have the bandwidth to actually participate this year. Hopefully next year. I did participate once, I think in I did do a video about it actually. Let me look it up real quick. I do not remember when I did it. So it's been a crazy couple of years. I know it's been at least maybe 2 years. I think I would say at least 2 years. I've been doing YouTube for a bit, and this is more of a hobby for me rather than anything. Okay, Trans Rights. Okay, 1 second. Maybe I did a blog post. I don't have my blog linked just because I have not been posting to it. Let's see. Maybe it's this one. Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, 2023. So it's been about 3 years since I've done something related. Again, I'm not linking my blog just because I haven't posted to it. I might start posting it to it again, but things have just been so crazy. So anyway, I mentioned this in a post I made on my Instagram account, I think on the 11th, maybe. And I want to say it again here. It is down below in the description as well. We do need to be reading trans stories, trans authors, trans books, books about trans people by trans people all year round. This is a perfect time to highlight them and to try to get some more in, or to at least start some. But we need to be focusing on them year round. So that's what this is focusing on. And with all of that said, before I actually get into this, if you need help, it's not something you should be ashamed about. If you need help, there are resources if you need the support. I have linked quite a few links down below in the description. Hotlines, the Trevor Project, services, and I have a Reddit thread linked down below where it's Reddit/queer available hotlines and ORM lines. So if you need help, please reference any one of those links to get the help that you need. And with all of that said, let's get into this video. I'm going to talk about the books first, and then I'm not going to give the descriptions just to keep this short and so I can get this out. I'm recording this on Thursday the 12th, and I'm trying to get it out tomorrow the 13th. So I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as possible. I have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3... I have like 18 books to recommend. And then I have 1, 12, I have like 13 authors to recommend. So I'm just going to try to get through this quickly. But again, we need to be highlighting it. So if you want to look into any of these books or any of these authors, look into them. Look at the post that I have linked. Because the post about the author... Again, the author list is from a variety of posts that I found. But the one author post that I have linked down below in the description, it has the books that they've written next to their name and their face. So, or like their author profile pic. So if you, or their author headshot. So if you want to look into them a little bit more, you can reference that post. I'm not sure which one it is. It's one of them, but I'm gonna get into these lists now. So books mentioned as usual, and then authors mentioned. So Nevada by Imogen, Binnie. Light from Uncommon Stars by Ryka, Aoki. Girlfriends by Emily Zhou. Something was on my computer. Patricia Wants to Cuddle by Samantha, Leigh Allen. Detransition Baby by Torrey Peters. The Sapling Cage by Margaret, Killjoy. Woodworking by Emily St. James. Bad Girls by Camilla, Sosa, Villada. Transgender History by Susan Stryker. Whipping Girl by Julia Serano. Gender Outlaws by Kate Bernstein and S. Bear Bergman. Fairest by Meredith Toluson. Redefining Realness by Janet Mock. I'm Afraid of Men by Vivek Shraya. Tranny by Laura Jane Grace. The Risk It Takes to Bloom by Raquel Willis. Man Enough to Be a Woman by Jane Conte. Tomorrow Will Be Different by Sam McBride. So those are the books. Maybe I could get them. So the ones, I'm going to give descriptions about the ones I want to read personally. So Light from Uncommon Stars. That is one that I've been interested in. What else have I been interested in? The Sapling Cage is one I've been interested in. And then I think there was like one other. Redefining Realness. Yeah, those were like the main ones that I have had on my radar for a while now. Okay, let's see. Jeez. Okay, so we're getting there. I want to give some descriptions, but it's like anyway. So Light from Uncommon Stars by Ryka, Aoki. Okay, so Good Omens meets The Long Way to a Small Anchor Planet in Ryka Aoki's Light from Uncommon Stars. It's a Hugo Award finalist, a national bookseller, an Indie Next pick, so on and so forth. Shizuka Satomi makes a deal with the devil. To escape damnation, she must entice 7 other violent prodigies to trade their souls for success. She's already delivered 6. When Katrina Nguyen, a young transgender runaway, catches Shizuka's ear with her wild talent, Shizuka can almost feel the curse lifting. She's found her final candidate. But in a donut shop of a bustling highway in the San Gabriel Valley, Shizuka meets Lan Tran, retired starship captain, interstellar refugee, and mother of 4. Shizuka doesn't have time for crushes or coffee dates with with her very soul on the line, but Lan's kind smile and eyes like stars might just redefine a soul's worth. And maybe something as small as a warm donut is powerful enough to break a curse as vast as the California coastline. So that is one that I've been interested in, largely because of the cover, but like I love that so much. I love the description so much. So the Sapling Cage, it's Daughters of the Empty Throne, book 1. Laurel has always dreamed of becoming a witch, learning magic, fighting monsters, and exploring the world beyond the small town where she and her mother run the stables. Even though a strange plague is killing the trees in the kingdom of Sekon, witches are being blamed for it. Laurel wants nothing more than to join them. There's only one problem. All witches are women, and she was born a boy. When the coven comes to claim her best friend, Laurel disguises herself in a dress and joins in her friend's place, leaving home and her old self behind. She soon discovers the dark powers threatening the kingdom. A magical blight scars the land, and the power-mad Duchess Helta is crushing everything between her and the crown. In spite of these dangers, Laurel makes friends and begins learning magic from the powerful witches in her coven. However, she fears that her new friends and mentors will find out her secret and kick her out of the coven, or worse. So, I really like the idea of that one. And then the last one that I was looking at that I've been interested in have on my radar is Redefining Realness. I have all of these on my radar, but these 3 have been at like the top. So Redefining Realness, My Path to Womanhood, Identity, Love, and So Much More by Janet Mock. I feel like I've been talking too much. With unflinching honesty and moving prose, Janet Mock relays her experience of growing up young, multiracial, poor, and trans in America, offering readers an accessible language while imparting vital insights about the unique challenges and vulnerabilities of a marginalized and misunderstood population. Though undoubtedly an account of one woman's quest for self at all costs, Redefining Realness is a powerful vision of possibility and self-realization, pushing us all towards greater acceptance of one another and of ourselves. So that is one I've been interested in for quite some time. And then for the authors, this will just be quicker, just because I'm not going to give like all the books by all these authors. So again, you can look at the post that I've linked down below or look into them. But these are trans non-binary authors that you can look into to have on your radar. So need a quick drink because hydrate, guys, it's getting hot. Excuse me, it's getting hot. So Nicola Denon, Neon Young, Kellen Graves, Kai Cheng Tom, C.L. Clark, Rivers Solomon, Zhuanjie Zhou, Cassandra Chow, K-H-O-W. Not sure. No, K-H-A-W. I'm so sorry. Yoon Holly, Justine Puchella. I'm not sure, and I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I'm so sorry. Justina Winons, Shelley Parker Chan, Makana Yamamoto, and then Leigh Mandela. So those are the authors you can look into, and I'm so sorry about mispronouncing some of those names. I really tried. So again, links are down below in the description for the Trans Rights Readathon, for the Trans Book Master List, for the Indie Book Database, as well as the post that I was looking into to kind of build up this video, as well as hotlines and resources and services if you need help. So thank you all for watching. Let me know what you're reading for the Trans Rights Readathon if you are participating in any form. Let me know what you're reading down below in the comments or what you have read. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.